Okay, we're gonna try to get the Junkrat now, potentially, maybe. We're definitely not gonna ban him, because even if we don't get him, I still want to play against him. I wanna see what it feels like to play against him. Yeah, so the new map rotation, basically Infernal Shrines is out, and Garden of Terror is in. I really don't understand why you would remove frickin' Infernal Shrines, which is by far one of the most popular maps across all regions, basically. So I'm not exactly sure why you wouldn't want to do that. I'm not a big fan of map rotations in general. I think it's quite silly. But, you know, what do I know? What do I know? I like where Doge and Uki are taking this draft. Oh, sweet! We get to play him. Oh, yeah.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
For some mayhem! I don't even have to think twice about it. We also got the beautiful Fallen Junkrat skin already, so we're gonna definitely knock that one in. We're also gonna have to choose mounts here, because this is literally the first time I played Junkrat in Europe. So, what would Junkrat do? He would actually ride a bike like that, I think. Like something very trashy, so we can't go for any of those funky, fancy mounts. I think the chopper fits him perfectly. What about the banner? Let's go for some sweet Overwatch swag here. Also, I think we're gonna have to look for something scrappy though.
More meatballs to the people.
More meatballs to the people. Thank you, Black and Chaos, and welcome back. 13 months in a row, baby. Thank you so much for the support. Something really scrappy for Junkrat. I don't think there is a lot. Maybe Diablo has some. You know, let's just go for something orangey then. Spray-wise? Let's see. I think Junkrat is definitely going to be a fan of Jimmy here. Saying, And we're gonna... Oh, we don't have the Junkrat announcer just yet. Totally forgot about it. Just like Uki forgot about the ban here, by the way. Let's go for Genji. Uki's still asleep. No problem. He's playing the new Zul'jin, by the way. I can't wait to see what the new rework has to offer for him. Thus far, we don't have any Murdens in here. So, Murden, up to this point, not a factor. The enemies are going pretty tryhardy into this. They have Arthas Band, which is a great Illidan counter. They have Rhaegar. I mean, those two pair up really nicely ever since the beginning of HOTS. It wouldn't surprise me if they maybe picked something like Abathur and then any ranged assassin, basically. Stukov is nice. ETC is pretty cool, too. Zul'jin could struggle a little bit against Illidan, but then again, he also has his Tazdingo. Do you know that Fallen Junkrat skins has Rakanishu like Diablo 2? Really? Like in Diablo 2, the Fallen ones did. I didn't even know that, but thank you for the input, Wraith 8. We're gonna keep an ear out in order to potentially listen to it. But that's cool, man. That's really cool. I didn't even know they created the Fallen Junkrat skin in, you know, dedication to the Fallen ones in Diablo 2. Oh, wow, and now they're going for Johanna and Cassia, which is blind synergy. Okay. That's pretty interesting. The double blind against Zul'jin, obviously. But I love what Doge is doing here. I love it. He's probably one of the best Gazelle players that I personally know. So our team comp is extremely wonky, whereas the enemy team comp looks very, very try-hard competitive. Which is not a bad thing, by the way. Not a bad thing. In Team League, it is totally fine to try hard, especially if you're a 5-man group. So let's see what the enemies have in store for us. This team comp basically spells mayhem, indeed. So, quite cool. That's a gross comp for the red team. I think, though, I mean, if Illidan goes for the hunt, they do have a little bit of global pressure. But in terms of wave clear, I don't think they're very strong, to be honest. So maybe that could be one of the weaknesses. But we're going to find out very soon.
Prepare for battle.
So now we're going to take a special look at some of the talents too. As I said, I have never played Junkrat in Team League. I've only tried him in the try mode. So I have no idea what the best build is. But I think the Q build, or talents that revolve around the Q, may be pretty good. And as such, we have a lot of frag launcher talents here in general. So I think we're gonna go for the distance.
Will not end quickly. Go.
Does not increase the speed though. How about going for the bouncy?
No.
I mean, on Dragon Chariot there are a couple of walls, right? So maybe this could come in handy. But let's just go for the distance so we can place them from a greater distance. We're just gonna scout it in. Boom, hit one. I really love the traveling animation here.
Yep, I see him all right.
Look at that poking potential. It's actually insane.
You'll like this one.
The cool thing is Junkrat doesn't have any mana costs, so you can just spam away. You're only dependent on your cooldowns. Hey, where did that mini come from? Oh, we could do some nasty sieging here with the Stukov too. Oh!
Not fun.
Now we're just gonna have to be careful.
All better. Well, you know.
You can see the orange bar underneath always shows you how many grenades you've got left.
Just a few moments. I hope you're ready.
Alright, take good flight, Johanna. We're gonna drop our trap in the bush here.
Yep, I see
Don't
him
have any
all right.
cooldowns ready here.
Perfect.
Woo! Oh yeah, baby! That's exactly what you want to do. And the cool thing is your trap also doesn't expire, right? So you can just leave it all day. Leave it in there all day.
Love it. Yep, I see him all right.
And boom, all of your charges are ready again. I think we're just gonna stay here and siege up. And the cool thing is you can shoot your grenades over structures. So if allies think, for example, they're safe behind the wall, they're not really. Uh-oh.
Select a talent.
Alright. So far, I love it. Let's go for the frag launcher damage.
God, had to do that anyways.
So aiming and knowing how to land your Q is going to be very important if you play Junkrat. Okay. I'm gonna drop a trap over here. Now we're just gonna get some damage on this Garden Terror. It's been a while since we last played Garden Terror, by the way, because the map has not been in the rotation for quite some time now.
More walking. What? This bomb's for you.
Just gonna use our Q here. The dynamite.
I see
Actually, it's
him
not
all right.
diamond. It's a concussion mine. We have a little bit of additional damage. Found someone. I'm starting to love Junkrat already. Like, you can use those grenades as a scouting tool as well. So useful. At level 10, I'm not really sure which ulti we're gonna go for. Probably the Riptire, as it feels the most familiar coming in from Overwatch. Enemy's got 99. Wow, 99.
How wonderful.
Very close.
For you.
I prolonged your lives for what it's worth.
Okay, we're gonna drop a trap in here. Keep in mind you can only have one trap and one concussion mine up at a time.
Yeah, let me check. No.
Okay, Illidan coming in. We're gonna place our trap now next to Stukov, so just in case they want to engage him. I'm not sure if I saved him here, but we just want to siege up anyway.
Much better.
Now you're mine.
Ooh, Illidan almost walked in it. Yep. Ooh, we're landing our grenades very nicely here so far.
Get my power and my pain.
And the damage is starting to build up very nicely. Somebody stole that merc camp behind us, though.
Yeah, let me...
Choose a talent.
In a straight-up fight against Illidan, we're probably not going to do too well.
Your name is. This bomb's for you. Think I'll go for a stroll.
Keep in mind that Junkrats auto attacks also deal a little bit of splash damage on impact, which is kind of nice. Level 7. Tricky Shuffles gain movement speed while fragment... Oh. So now we're gonna try to get ourselves to safety. Just like that. Because you can use your grenades on yourself as well. Just like in Overwatch, which is kind of cool. So we can gain movement speed while our grenades are reloading. The radius and the damage sounds very tempting. Let's try to go for this one. Hello. I'm loving these. I'm loving these traps. Feels so good, man. Don't have another one ready here for now. Illidan really needs to be quite careful. I think if Junkrat had mana costs, he would be a very bad hero. So far, I'm really enjoying the fact that he doesn't have to rely on that one.
The night comes, heroes. Remember, kill the shamblers and claim their seeds.
Let's try to poke him from a safe distance, and we're also gonna try to charge up our damage. Keep in mind, the more heroes we hit, the more damage we do. Illidan used the hunt. The enemies are level 10. So we're gonna have to pull even as fast as we can.
It is time. Do what must be done.
They used their level 10 here. We're almost there ourselves, though. And then we're gonna have the Riptire. I think Riptire against Illidan could be really good. Let's see if we can get a Garden Terror ourselves here. We're almost there, 95. I think I just saw a spray there, so there could be an enemy nearby.
Yep, I see him all right.
Enemy Garden Terrors here. Mercenaries were also taken by them. Let's just try to group up with my team now. Let's see what we can do in a team fight. Uh-oh. Speaking of team fights, nice silence though. Really good ancestral as well though.
You go on.
On my way, guys. Now, when you cast your Riptire, you really need to make sure you do not expose yourself to the enemy team, because just like in Overwatch, Junkrat remains frozen in place while casting, while channeling it, and can also get interrupted.
No.
Now you can use your... What? Sonya was there? Oh!
Know yourself.
I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at her. I didn't even see her. I was like, what? Where did my Riptire go? Oh, that was extremely unfortunate here. And I was only looking at the caster who was so low in HP. I didn't even see her step outside. We've got Mosh Pit, by the way. Oh my goodness, Mosh Pit Riptire, if we end up casting it without getting interrupted, could be really sweet. When Junkrat dies, by the way, he's gonna use, or he's gonna spawn mines, just like in Overwatch, which is kind of cool. Okay, a little bit of damage done here.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years!
Got him! Not sure if it was needed there, but I just wanted to use it. I think Sonya may try to come for me here. Woo!
Enemy over there. Whatever you say.
I'm not sure if we can get her.
Yes, that is enough. Soon the Garden Terror will be yours.
It was a nice try. It was a nice try.
Choose a talent.
Yeah, let me check. No.
It is time
Ooh, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. You need to press a lot of buttons as Junkrat. So who's gonna pick it up, me or Gazlo? I think one of us should pick it up. Now, 13. Let's take a look at the talents here. Concussion Mines knocks Junkrat farther. Nice as an escape. Concussion Mine slows. Could be really good. Steel Trap chases heroes. I think that one looks very fun. But I think we're gonna go with the Concussion Mine slow. Pretty close game here, by the way.
You'll like this one.
Excellent. March forth. Uproot
Okay,
your
we're gonna
enemy's forts.
do this here. And we're gonna try to help our team. So far, our team is doing a wonderful job staying alive.
You'll like this one.
Enemy's got a gun turret too. Okay, we're gonna bounce over the wall here.
It's over for now. But don't get too comfortable.
Never mind, no bouncy over the wall. Let's go for the Illidonger. Rakanishu!
Impressive.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Brings a tear to my eyes.
You have destroyed a fort.
I think we're actually gonna take care of this wave. It looks rather dangerous here. And we just killed a couple of dudes.
Perfect. Coming through.
Oh, I gotta say, the wave clear feels really good on Junkrat.
Select a talent.
Especially since his auto attack splash makes it really feel good.
Your enemy
Okay, I'm now
has
gonna join my
spawned
team
a
again.
terror.
16! Frag Launcher burst fires. All of its charges in a continuous burst. Its cooldown reduced by
Your
6 seconds, but it
terror
loses 1 maximum
is
charge. Okay. Hitting heroes reduces the cooldown. Yes, that I like. That feels really good. Oh yes, baby.
Double kill.
Ah, they're unstoppable now, the objectives here. I totally forgot about that.
Killing spree.
Fire in the hole.
Well done.
Makes me wish I had a lighter.
Your fort has been destroyed.
See you!
Hey guys, buddy.
Woo! Yeah, let's go here and teleport back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys.
The enemy has destroyed your fort.
Is that a Junkrat main? I don't even know. I'm just clicking buttons. I'm just pressing buttons. But it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. I still have to practice the bounces, the jumps on the Riptire, because it felt a little bit weird that I couldn't jump over the wall.
Goes the weasel. More work. This bomb's for you. Yeah, let me check. No.
So if we hit heroes now, we're lowering our cooldown. Oh, really? Oh, come on, man.
Destroyed the enemy's terror.
That's not cool. Yeah, take some bombs here. Take some bombs and die for your sins. Never mind, they don't have to die for their sins now. I didn't expect them all to be here. But maybe we're gonna kill a kill after all. Zul'jin doing tons of damage here. ETC, Mosh Pit not ready, but the Flailing Swipe is. So we have still Disengage ready if needed. Nice, that's exactly what I want to see here. Nice, nice. Bouncing Lightning is still active. Beautiful. I think overall, in the end, we had the better end of the trade here. Let's take a look at some of the damage numbers here so far. 21k on Junkrat, that's not a whole lot, but I think Junkrat's damage is mostly, you know, very targeted. Unlike Nazeebo or Lunara, who have a lot of, you know, poison damage going in passively, I think Junkrat is very much targeted. Nice silence here against Illidan, but I think we wanted too much there. I think we got a little bit too ham. Also, Gazlo wasn't really ready yet. So I think we're gonna lose a couple of heroes now. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage though. Oh no, right into the arms of the Rhaegar. The enemy's called Caught Us Hard, but if you hit the Riptire with the very center of it, holy cow does it deal damage. Gotta say, I really like it. Should have picked the triple grenade launcher, it's really powerful. Yeah, we're just experimenting Wraith, so, you know, next time we could try it, the burst fire mode. Spread volley, by the way, we didn't even talk about this one. You can activate it to make frag launcher fire 2 additional grenades in a spread. Works for up to 4 total charges or until frag launcher runs out of charges. Yeah, let's give it a try later on. We're definitely gonna play some more Junkrat games today. And at level 20, increases the Riptire knockback and reduces the cooldown. That sounds good to me. Cannonball is pretty cool though. Increases the radius and the explosion radius of grenades from basic attacks and frag launcher by 50%. And Boom Pow, hitting an enemy hero with concussion mine reduces its cooldown by 10 seconds. And since it has a 16-second cooldown to begin with, I think that could prove to be quite useful. 15 seconds, that's the duration of Riptire. So in theory, we could use it starting here. We could... Let's actually give it a try and see how far we can make it. We can make it go. Okay, that was a little bit too far. Oh no! Kase was here the entire time? Run, little girl.
Hero slain.
Hey, where'd you go?
There we go. So we killed 2. Both of their assassins.
Enemy spawns a terror.
Oh, you can't throw the concussion grenade on buildings. That's good to know.
Select a tower.
I just want the extra Riptire damage. I don't know. I just feel like against Odin and Cassie, who are both so resilient to auto attacks, we could really use that.
No.
Also, reducing the cooldown from 80 to 60 sounds like a good deal. Ooh, can we get that person inside?
You have lost our fort.
Keep in mind, vehicles like Garden Terrors, Dragon Knights, etc. They are now unstoppable.
Let me check. No. Coming through.
Okay, it looks like we're going for this one. I like it. ETC needs to be a bit careful here, though.
The dawn has come, heroes, and with it, my children distressed. Excellent. Your enemy's terror is but a
Well done.
Hey, guys. Buddy needs help. This bomb's for you. Suffer the march of the storm.
A worthy strike.
Oh, yes, baby!
Yeah, let me check.
We knocked 2 people back from our allies, right into our base. The Riptire got some sweet damage done as well. I think that was some mayhem.
This bomb's for you.
That was some good mayhem. We've got another Riptire ready. Let's just use it, because the enemies are still dead. So we're just gonna use it to clear the minion wave and the structures. And by the time they're back, and by the time we're gonna fight again, we're actually gonna have it ready again. Maybe I should have gone with my team, by the way. I was totally carried away. Oh, it's reduced by 20 seconds per each hero hit, by the way. I take back what I said earlier. You need to hit enemy heroes. That makes it even better, though. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Gonna drop our trap in here. Okay. We're killing the backline here while they're all focusing on us. Ancestral was good. I think we should pull back now because Illidan is back to full health.
Killing spree.
So we traded 1 for 1. We destroyed a keep and we got rid of most of these side lane defensive structures here. Sorry, by the way, if I get a little bit distracted, but as I said, first game in Team League ever. To be honest, the Rocket Ult could do that. Yeah, the Rocket Ult, which is the second one, the Rocket Ride, sounds really good too. They actually had to buff the Riptire because I think on the PTR, it was mostly Rocket Ride that was picked. It basically causes Junkrat to launch a rocket, and similar to Riptire, you can land in a location, and that location gets pretty much blown up. And then Junkrat dies in the process though. He respawns in a few seconds and rides back on the rocket with increased movement speed onto the battlefield, which is kind of sweet. So I'm dead for another 5 seconds, Johanna is dead for another 7 seconds, so we still have a numbers advantage.
Once more, and soon the
Coming in.
Shamblers shall rise again.
I think we can siege up here, to be honest.
No.
Like, Junkrat is a really good sieger from a great distance. We just need to be careful that we do not again get hit by the Sonya Leap and the Illidan ulti. Or if we get hit, we need to be so close to our allies that they can punish them in return. I'm actually going to stay further back here to basically cast our Riptire. Let's see how hard the enemies are defending. Actually, I'm going to use it right now. There we go. Nice, that's exactly what we wanted to achieve.
No.
Okay, 2 keeps down, guys. That's good news. Oh yes, oh yes.
That's enough seeds. Now,
Okay.
let's
I mean, we do have some
Let
insane
me
wombo
check,
combo potential, don't get me
no.
wrong.
Whatever you say. There we go.
The terror awaits. Come.
I don't think they can
take
engage
its
into this.
Impressive.
The terror cannot wait long. Control its power.
Oh no, there's more people here?
You have been
Never lucky, I guess. Did we all die? And are we going to lose our
Embrace your
Dragon Knight?
terror. Slay.
Our Gun Bearer, excuse me. I think we're gonna lose it. Oh god, big fail. That was such a wonky and hectic, chaotic fight. I like what ETC is doing here. He's keeping Cassia busy. Oh, he's gonna lose that fight though. It's infinite bounces, I think.
Your terror has
Okay,
withered.
so the enemies could try to end. And with Sonya plus... No, never mind. Illidan is dead, but even with the Sonya by herself, I think... Oh my god, is ETC actually gonna win this?
enemy has destroyed a keep.
Okay, now we need to teleport back, buddy, and defend the core. I think they may actually be able to do this with a Sonya. 4 seconds until Zul'jin. ETC can buy a little bit of time as well. I think we're gonna defend this. Catapults on the core soon as well.
Someone take this hero down.
Yeah, get the Rhaegar, or maybe the Sonya first.
I will show you a monster.
Nice. Nice. Rhaegar is gonna fall now. Yes, baby. That could be it.
Yeah, let me check. No.
Yeah, only Illidan is left to... I mean, he could try to maybe use the Hunt and then backdoor the core. Never mind. GG. Whew. The Winians did the job, but also a very chaotic game. And first final verdict of, you know, Junkrat.
VP.
I'm gonna give it a double thumbs up. Junkrat felt very entertaining, felt very exciting. I was by no means doing everything perfectly. I'm very well aware of that. I do not know, basically nobody knows yet which the best talent build is going to be. Anyways, I think we had a lot of fun though. I think we had a couple of funky moves with our Concussion Mine, and Riptire feels really good too. Overall, my personal MVP was probably Doge on the Gaslow though. Constantly throwing down those stun zones. Felt very good. I think for the enemy team it was really hard to get anything done because they constantly had to dodge mines, Gaslow turrets, the riptires, the concussion mines. It was just really, really cool. Let's take a look at statistics here. 110k damage on Zul'jin. That's a lot. 47 on us, you know, there's still a lot of room for improvement. But if you compare it to someone like Sonya, if you compare it to someone like Illidan, I don't think we did too shabbily. Gazla was doing wonders. We also didn't really die too often. Once again, to give you guys a quick wrap up, a quick rundown of which talents we ended up picking. Put some English on it. Taste for explosions. I think that one actually felt really good. Put some English on it. Big ass. We got Riptire, Bulk Down, Endless Nades, and last but not least, Extra Ooh. I really hope you enjoyed this game. Let me know what you think of Junkrat. Let me know what your favorite talents, what your favorite builds are, and feel free to share them all the way down in the comment section down below. I'm gonna try to post more YouTube videos in the future because I've been really neglecting and slacking in that regard. So thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you're gonna tune in next time as well. Thank you.